Alright guys, today I'm going to be doing an oil change on my Dodge Charger here. Okay, so I basically have everything here to do the job. I have my socket and ratchet, oil filter wrench, jack stands, oil, and I'm using disposable trays here because it's much cheaper anyways. You clean them off, you throw them away. I have some cheap funnels here, my oil filter, some rags, and some brake and parts cleaner. Alright, let's jack this car up. Before lifting the vehicle, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I press on the e-brake. So I do have wheel chocks, but I don't have them with me right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do it without wheel chocks. A little bit unsafe, but I trust this jack, I trust my e-brake, so I'll be fine. Okay, now that we have the car jacked up in the air, I can get underneath. Alright, I have both my drain trays in place. Now I can go ahead and start draining the oil. Vehicle's a little warm, so the oil should flow out nicely. There we go. And that should be just about it. By my experience, usually you can just grab them. They should be loose enough if you have enough grip on them. In this case, I was able to turn it bare hand, so I didn't really need my oil filter wrench down here. Alright, fresh oil or used oil, it don't matter. Take a little bit of oil and put some on this new gasket here, just so it doesn't go on dry. Now before I put this in, I am not going to be putting any oil in it. Out of experience, it doesn't make a difference. Your oil pump puts out a lot of pressure and it shoots the oil in and all the air out almost instantly, so I really don't like pre-filling your oil filters. Just before I put in my new oil filter, I just want to look at the old one, make sure the old gasket is still on. Not only that, I like to get up and look at the surface here. And obviously there's no gasket there, so we're good to install our new oil filter. Quick tip for you guys when you change your oil. I usually like to take your oil filler cap out and place it right here so that if you ever forget it and you go to close the hood, your oil cap won't allow you to close the hood properly, and this actually saved me one time. For many years I've been doing this, I actually did forget to put the oil filler cap back on. Also, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Usually guys like to put in new plugs. I personally don't, unless they're quite worn out, stripped, or the gasket is totally screwed, which is not. This here is still a good plug, so I'm just going to be reusing this one. Alright, after a little spray of brake and parts cleaner, just going to go ahead and start wiping everything down. I have the right oil filter this time. I always go hand tight on the oil filter. I don't use a wrench to tighten it. And now to add in our oil, take 6.6 liters or 7 quarts. Start the vehicle for a few seconds, shut it off, and then check our level. I just refilled it and rechecked it, and we are exactly at the fill line. Alright, and that's it guys. This is a continued video from yesterday. When I was installing my oil filter, I realized it was the wrong filter. So this morning I had to take in the old filter, get refunded, and buy the proper filter. Another thing I should note, prior to starting up the vehicle, you should be checking for leaks. So please like the video, subscribe. I'm going to be making more maintenance videos like this. I will be checking my suspension. I am hearing a lot of clunking underneath. Also, I'm going to be flushing the antifreeze out of this vehicle as well. So thanks for watching this video guys. I will see you again in another video.